So we're just sitting here relaxing. There are no rules to relaxation. It doesn't matter how you hold your hands, breathe, posture. We don't want the mind engaged if you are doing this properly. We simply suggest closing your eyes to remove those external stimulations, the worldly distractions. But we're just sitting here relaxing, deeply relaxing, letting go of what happened yesterday, last week, last year, 10 years ago. We're just letting this all go. And we're letting go of the future as well. For the future is not fixed. We don't need to spend our time focusing there. We want to deeply relax here into this moment. This is where all of our power resides, is in this moment. So we want to deeply, deeply relax into this moment. As we're relaxing deeply, we simply have to remember that it all begins with us, with you. That you are the creator of your life. Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions have brought you to this point in life. And usually the life going forward is based on that past. But we're letting all this drift away to really stand in our power to create a new way forward. And it's not our job to figure it out. How do we do this? Your job is to relax, to fall into alignment with who you really are. The spirit, the soul, the consciousness, the quantum field. Whatever you wish to call it, you are beyond description. You are the energy that creates all things. There is no separation between you and the universe, or you and Source, or you and God. But we don't want to get hung up on the words, the language. To realize we are one with the one. No division, no separation. But we're just relaxing for now. To come into alignment with who we really are. What's probably more accurately to describe to be who you really are. To fall into who you really are. Falling outside the mental stories, the identity, the personality, all these things that define us. We're moving beyond all of that and into our true essence, to stand in our own power, to become a deliberate creator of life. And the first step is to simply be here, relaxed, feeling the peace, the calm that is here. If the mind is busy, distracted, just come back to this voice. Do this meditation again the next day and the next day until you feel this sense of peace, contentment, happiness. And if you fall deep enough, you will feel a sense of ecstatic bliss, uncensored happiness, because our natural state is happy and content. If we are not this, you are believing the mental story that this should not be, that things need to be different. But life is life. Protesting, demanding against life will not change life in this moment. That many are operating from the mind and taking their mind as truth, which is a very disempowering state. For when you're in the mind, you are not in spirit. We need to come into spirit first to hear our way forward, to hear our instincts, our gut intuition, what feels right to us. And it begins by relaxing into this moment with no demands, no expectations. The first step is simply be aligned with who you really are, the soul, the spirit. Then once you are fully here, completely aware of this moment, this voice, your feet on the floor, the seat that you're sitting on, not being distracted by the mind, feeling this deep peace, feeling good, you bring the intention forward. I would like to achieve this. I would like for this experience. Or you could say, thank you for this vacation. Thank you for this job. Thank you for the abundance. Always set a positive intention. And being in a place of gratitude is best. So just saying thank you, and then whatever it is that you're thankful for, and we just trust that it will become so. As we mentioned earlier, it is not your job to figure it out, to figure out all the steps, all the planning, all the details. This is hard work, and spirit is not about hard work. Spirit is about relaxing, taking it one step at a time, marching to our own heartbeat, our own impulse. We do that next step which feels right to us, with no judgment, no criticism, no stories attached to it. It just simply feels right. The mind will give stories, explanations. We just have a knowing to go do something, then do that. Then you may get to that step and you say, okay, now what? I don't know what to do from here. Well, then you relax. You go back to who you really are, spirit. And you just say thank you and your intention again, with no demands, no requirements, and you just see what feels right. Life is a step-by-step journey. The mind wants instantaneous results. It may happen this way. Usually, though, it is a step-by-step process. And there is no patience that is required, for there is no time and space. Life is simply unfolding as it needs to unfold, and the mind is the one who grows impatient. But when you're deeply who you really are, spirit, soul, you simply know and trust all is well. You have faith in the real you, the vibrant soul, the perfect spirit, the Christ consciousness. Once again, do not get hung up on words, terminology, for you are beyond all of that. You are energy itself, the divine intelligence. You are connected to all, one with the one. Everything is known. To spirit, to the mind, it's a mystery, it's confusion, it's doubts. We're just simply letting all of this go and deeply relaxing into this moment, just as it is. Feel yourself nice and relaxed. You may feel lighter as the mental burdens lift. You may just find yourself laughing for no reason, perhaps at the silly stories the mind is telling you. The mind wants to be all serious, but the spirit wants to play. You are the Lila of life. You are the dance of life, the play of life. You are the expression of life. And your energy, your intentions, create the next step, the next reality. But just relax first. Know who you are. And let go of all the false identities. Then from this place, thank you. And we listen, or feel, or sense. We follow our hunches. We trust our gut. And we just simply focus on the next step, smiling, being joyful, knowing all is well, all is unfolding under perfect order and conditions, even when the mind will strongly disagree. For the mind does not want what's best for you. The mind wants to repeat what is comfortable. So the mind does not care about pain, suffering. It just wants to be comfortable and stay in the same patterns. But simply relaxing, releasing the demands of the mind, you will create this new reality. And we wish you well as we start to come back into this body, maybe feeling your feet on the ground, maybe you're rubbing your hands together, maybe you're stretching out, maybe you're taking a deep breath. And we're just feeling good as we open our eyes, enjoying the view that we see here and all the blessings. And perhaps you can see that you're interconnected to all things, because all things come from the one energy. There is no separation here. Absolutely none. Between myself and you, there is no separation. We are one in consciousness. We are interconnected. We are inner being. So just relax, trust, all is well. And we wish you well and lots of peace, blessings, and grace.